I don't know what happened over in Detroit, man.
Dude, Andre Drummond was.
They've just been so irrelevant. They've been so mediocre and irrelevant for so long. It looked like they had promise a couple of years back with like Drummond on the come up, and then
Reggie Jackson,
Reagan Rose a little bit, but then
all those three guys, Reggie Jackson, Caldwell Pope, Drummond. Like I thought that team had like a good three, like those good young three that could like develop.
I think Drummond's still a pretty good player. It's just the thing is like he's a dominant rebounder and not necessarily a good rim protector, but you can't deny he's a dominant rebounder.
Did you guys hear they changed the rules now, so you can't do hack-a-Shaq anymore?
Really?
Oh, you can't? Wow.
Yeah. I think
so that helps guys like him and DeAndre Jordan for sure.
And then you also can't I think they cut like how many timeouts you can have in like the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, I've heard about that rule. I've heard about that rule.
So like so now you have to just you just have to not take that many like infinite amount of timeouts they have at the end. And,
like I was gonna say though, Drummond just really doesn't fit the league anymore. Like
he's
a style big man.
He's a very old style big.
I mean, he can kind of pull it off because just like DeAndre Jordan, because they're so dominant, you know, rebounding wise. But like Jordan's a great defender too. I wouldn't consider Drummond too good of a defender.
Hassan Whiteside is more like
no, so Hassan Whiteside he kind of has an offensive game. He kind of has a hook shot. He kind of has a little bit of a mid-range game.
His D game is very amazing. I think he had the most blocks in the league. I think Hassan Whiteside, right?
Yeah, I think he averaged around 3 blocks.
He was pissed off he wasn't an All-Star. I was like, bro.
I think that was a big stub. Him and Damian Lillard should have been All-Stars.
Damian Lillard, I feel like Mike Conley's also been snubbed every time for not being All-Star.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think Damian Lillard's better than
Mike Conley had a better season than Gordon Hayward last season. I think Mike Conley always
two different positions though. That's there's so many great guards in the West.
Yeah.
And there are good forwards in the West.
Now it's even more impossible. Like you choose now.
Well, now like Paul George
in there, and
well, Gordon Hayward he moved east to Boston.
And Jimmy Butler's in there now. Like who do you put on?
You've got KD. You've got Jimmy Butler, you've got Paul George in the West now.
Like everyone on the Warriors, all right. So 4 people. You need 4 people from the Warriors, all right.
2 from Thunder.
Kawhi, right?
Kawhi, yeah.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard. How did I forget him?
Kawhi.
That's four top-notch elite. You know, I'd say class B plus to A small forwards right there.
Right. So like, there's too much in there. There's too many stars in there. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you guys think about the Bulls though?
Oh man!
Oh man!
Fire Gar-Pax, man.
Bulls won't be relevant for like the next 15 years. I
know.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Honestly,
let's hope not.
Honestly, the East is so trash. They might still make the playoffs.
I'm serious. Okay, so Jordan leaves Bulls, right? So Bulls have been trash since D Rose, and then D Rose, and then Jimmy Butler, right? And then D Rose, Jimmy Butler gone. Trash. Another 9 years of trash is coming.
I want to go that. I want to wait and see. I want to see how Levine comes back from this. If Levine comes back, somewhat of the player he once was. You know, being a third option, the man's like averaged 19 points and shot 40% from 3. Like he was a legit like up and coming star. Too, you know, like obviously everyone knows for the dunking, but man, that guy could score. He can handle the ball, play a pick and roll, play 1 and 2. Like if he can come back somewhat like that, and hopefully not, you know, with the whole D Rose fiasco, he doesn't end up and he takes his rehab seriously, because I don't think D Rose takes rehab seriously. But if like to my main point, if Zach LaVine somewhat comes back as that player and he's the first option in this team, man, he could average 23, 25 points a game. But having said that doesn't necessarily make the Bulls a playoff team.
No, I read somewhere that if Zach LaVine comes back, I think he could be a potential All-Star.
Like, that shows how weak the East is.
That's how terrible the East is.
That's just how bad the East is.
But
I mean, besides DeMar DeRozan, I mean, let's think about it. Really, who's that top-notch shooting guard?
In the East.
There's literally no one. There's a lot of good point guards. You know, Isaiah Thomas, John Wall. Kyle Lowry, but
man, now even like
really
Goran Dragic might be an all-star. I don't know.
I think he should have been an all-star at least a couple of years. It's just, like that couple of years in Phoenix.
Could be all-star.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I think he's gonna have a really good year, honestly.
Yeah.
The Brooklyn Nets, they might be shitty and win 20 to 30 games, if that. But I think Russell, he could put up some numbers.
For the Nets.
No,
I think we're gonna be like.
Fuck you, Magic
we're gonna
Johnson,
be
for not thinking me I'm good enough.
We're gonna be 12th seed probably. My
Hopefully.
guess.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully 12th seed.
No, see, I kind of want it to be that.
See, with the East, we're running out of lower seeds. Like
Yeah,
there has to be 8 playoff teams, so there's bound to be at least 3 to 4 sub 500 teams in that mix.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ. I think Laurie
but honestly, I don't think the East is gonna be as bad as everyone thinks. I think
it's gonna be crazy.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Is their records are gonna look fine, right? They're gonna have like 40, 50 games, right?
Yeah,
like
but
those
this team
teams.
against East teams.
But then like once they get
Crazy.
get to the playoffs, they're gonna get decimated by the Cavs. They're just gonna get destroyed.
Or Boston.
4-0, 4-0, 4-0.
Boston's gonna be a good
Even
team.
Boston's gonna start decimated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like the playoffs are gonna be dead next year. I already know.
You know what I'm wondering?
Western Conference.
Yeah.
What's the record gonna be between Western Conference teams versus Eastern teams at the end of the year? Like I wonder if that's a stat that they can.
It's like only
analysts who
Cleveland-
truly compile.
Cleveland's
They're
the
only
only
gonna
team
lose to Cleveland and Boston. And
Yeah.
Milwaukee will pull off a few.
Yeah,
Right?
they'll pull off
That's
a
how-
couple.
That's how it was
upsets.
last year. It's
Yeah.
gonna be the same thing this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because with Milwaukee, like you just with how long and
Did
athletic those guys
the
are.
Warriors last year, didn't they?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they match up
Yeah.
with the Warriors in
Yeah.
that sense because they have some guys that can match that 6'5" to 6'9" mold
Yeah.
of like guys who can handle and shoot. And you got guys like Antetokounmpo and Parker and Middleton that can defend those type of
Yeah.
guys.
And I remember last season.
A lot of other teams don't have
Every
that.
time Golden State lost, we're like, whoa, they lost
Yeah.
by like 30 points, and then like. We're like, really, bro? This is like an anomaly. This is never gonna happen again. Where Steph Curry's 0 for 11. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's
Yeah.
never gonna happen.
I think
ever
the
again.
only team
Like-
that truly beat the crap out of them, like
Was the Spurs?
no, was
No, it
Portland. I remember.
No,
like,
it was Grizzlies.
No,
man.
Grizzlies too,
Oh, yeah,
because
Grizzlies.
the style. No, but I remember
Decimated them. I remember
clearly. I remember clearly Portland kicked the crap out of them.
Yeah.
And Damian Lillard had like 50 or something.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the hell out of that. It was like
Portland-
I think it was right after All-Star break too, because
Yeah.
knowing
Yeah, because
that-
he was like, yeah, I'm not a fucking
I
all-star.
totally remember the Grizzlies just decimated them.
Oh,
they
yeah.
still play that grit and
Yeah.
grind style. I mean,
Yeah.
That
now
physical
Zach Randolph
style.
left,
Yeah.
but
Zach Randolph, so
That physical.
where did
style
Zach Randolph go
is-
again?
Kings.
Kings? I don't understand.
Kings
They got Vince Carter. What the hell
Yeah,
is it?
the
The
Aaron
Sacramento
Fox.
Grizzlies now? Like,
Yeah, like
no, I think he's gonna be in. Okay, we haven't really met besides Lonzo Ball
Yeah.
and maybe like the mention of Fultz.
Yeah.
We haven't mentioned
Jason
overall
Tatum.
how deep this draft is.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jason
Jason Tatum.
Jason
too.
It was, they were saying like this is like the next
I think there's
greatest
even-
draft since
man,
2003.
There's
Yeah,
some really
LeBron,
good guys.
LeBron.
Yeah.
No, underrated guys too.
Yeah.
Like I think Dennis Smith's gonna be a
oh
stud.
yeah, he's gonna be good.
Like Malik Monk.
Malik, I don't know.
You don't like Malik Monk? I think he's
I think he'll be a
he's a
good.
pure shooter.
I think he'll be a good
He's
scorer.
shooter.
You
Yeah, I
know,
think he's gonna be
8 to 12 points a game off the bench type of guy. You know,
Josh Jackson.
Josh Jackson.
Josh
Yeah.
Jackson is a beast. I love that guy already. He's like proven he's like a complete athlete. Like jumps out the gym all day.
I think honestly, Laurie Markin's gonna be
Yeah.
decent too.
I feel like I really hope.
I hope he's
hope
like
he's not
Meritage was supposed
yeah,
to.
no,
be.
yeah, that's exactly.
I
what
really
was
said
saying.
Mirotic.
I
God.
like.
Oh, what happened to him, man?
When they drafted him, I
Mirotic
was
was
like,
hyped though.
Well,
Yeah,
basically his
that
rookie
first-
season
yeah,
was
his-
good.
His
and-
first
and
season
then
was hyped.
His like the 2 past Marches
Yeah.
have been amazing. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is about March. Like it's a
Yeah.
March for Meritage, like or some
Yeah.
shit. But man,
Yeah,
he always lights it up in March. Like
he's so streaky. That's what like he'll no. This
not
is
even that. He's just not.
No, he does like. Wait,
He's
this
not
is-
consistent.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. He has a couple like great games. The other just do something so dumb.
Yeah,
You're like-
He's
just
a
really
horrible-
like a
okay,
terrible.
he's a
airballs-
horrible
yeah,
defensive
airballs
player. Let's
yeah.
just
Oh,
get
yeah,
that
yeah.
across.
Yeah,
he's
Horrible defensive player.
But he pops
Terrible.
threes. He pops them when he like.
When he wants to.
When-
It's literally whenever
It's
he wants
streaky. It's streaky when he pops them, but like
I
sometimes
just think he's flat
he'll
out.
hit 5 in a row.
Yeah.
He'll hit a five in a row in a
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Like he'll just go off.
He's,
but-
see, there's a difference between streaky and consistent. When you're streaky, people know you have the ability to catch fire like that. When you're inconsistent, people don't know. It's like, is he gonna catch fire this game, or is he just gonna go 0 of 10? That's the difference between streaky and consistent. You have an idea that.
J.R. Smith is really streaky.
Yeah.
He's the streakiest player in the NBA.
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes he can make the craziest shots in the
And
playoffs.
that's the thing. People are aware of that.
Yeah.
People don't see him as always
that
inconsistent.
from that corner he was diving off and he just pops it up. Bro.
Yeah, this one is
I think J.R. Smith could have been an all-star at least once in his career, but it's just it comes down to that. He just didn't take it.
He just lost a bit of that athleticism.
Yeah.
I remember he used to dunk the ball.
Oh, he definitely had the athleticism and the shooting ability.
Yeah,
that athleticism was crazy.
No, in New York he was a beast.
He just
didn't, like,
his mentality his
Yeah.
mentality to develop was never there until he got to the Cavs. And LeBron pushed him. He's like, bro, you
gotta play some defense, man.
You can't do this.
We ain't going to the finals if you don't.
Remember that one time he just left the play?
No, they probably
remember
went
last
to the
season
finals.
against Boston? He just left. He was just off the court saying hi to
he's like Jason Terry.
He's like, yo, what's up, bro? What the heck are you doing?
His mind is literally in the clouds, and it's not.
No,
it's not the clouds we're accustomed to. It's the cloud 9 clouds.
Remember when he would lay down, just untie the other player's shoes?
Yeah.
At the free throw line, we would just go down.
Just got stupid ass antics.
Dude, remember that dude? I think it was last season. On the Rockets, he just pulled down his pants, fixed his pants, and then pulled them back up or something like that. Do you remember that? It was the dude off the Rockets. I forget. He was some bench dude. Oh man, it was hilarious. It was
I think I know
it was on the highlights one day.
Yeah, I think I know.
I was like, what the heck just happened?
It was so random. Yeah.
He was on the free throw line, right? He was on the side, right?
Who the hell is this guy?
Free throw. Oh. Dude, he just pulls down his pants and he ties them, and then he just pulls them back on, bro. What the heck? No one wants to see your boxers, bro.
Oh man.
Alright guys, please like and subscribe. Our boy Merkendorfer is back again. We'll put his link in the description again. Alright, see you guys later.
Alright, see ya.
Don't you open up